I'm here to present the paper, our work, investigating reputation in collaborative software maintenance, a study based on systematic mapping made by me, Marco Antônio Araújo, José Davi, and Glauco Pinheiro. And this is an overview of our presentation. A little introduction. The systematic mapping conducted, some results, reputation parameters analysis, some practice to validity, final considerations, and where are we now in our research. So, what means for us the reputation? It is the perception that an entity creates through previous actions based on their intentions and rules and beliefs. And GiveMe Infra is an infrastructure that supports collaborative software maintenance performed by geographically distributed teams. But this context leads us to an issue about collaboration. Some developers do not did collaboration when if I don't trust someone, I have some issues to collaborate with them. So reputation is one of the factors that influence collaboration, and reputation is like a bridge to achieve trust in teams working geographically distributed scenario. So we observe that shortage of tools providing reputation functionalities in the context of collaborative software maintenance, and factors influencing reputation in those teams are still unknown. So this highlights some opportunities for us, like to conduct a systematic mapping to collect evidence from the literature related to these issues, and to make GiveMe Infra support the formation and maintenance of team members' reputation information. So this is the overview of our systematic mapping, divided in 3 steps. The first phase, we defining the objective, research question, keywords, publication databases, search string, inclusion and exclusion criteria. In the second phase, we applied in the publication databases our search string and passed by screening process. And then we select papers and summarizing document in the results. So our goal is analyzing the metrics, measures, criteria and factors used in the aggregation and calculation of the degree of reputation in order to characterize them with regard to effectiveness from the point of view of the managers or team leaders in relation to their collaborators in the context of software maintenance and evolution. And our research question is, what are the metrics, measurements, criteria, and factors that can be used in the aggregation and calculation of reputation of those involved in the maintenance and evolution of software? So we applied and get these papers, the article returned by the database, and this is our screening process. We define the protocol and execute the string, and step 1, we identify duplicate papers and exclude 51 papers. And step 2, we analyze the title, abstract, and keywords and exclude 19 papers. And then we analyze the full paper and exclude another 11 papers. So this is our result, first result, the most widely used parameters. So the opinion is used in almost 26 papers that was selected, and then the time, almost 15, relationship, and then subjectivity and reliability. Each of one in different contests too. So we selected to point some important information about each of them: the opinion, time, relationship, subjectivity, and reliability. So our analysis, after we select those parameters, we need to analyze them in our context. So our goals in this analysis was how the parameters can be used to determine the reputation of a team member in the context of software maintenance and evolution, and then how to visualize this information. So how visualization techniques can be used to support the representation and analysis of reputation values. So we considering here the context of GiveMe Infra infrastructure and its visualization components, and the scenario is the use of the parameters by the team leader when assigning tasks to developers. And we can could see that opinion in this context can be achieved like the value of reputation associated with each case dealt previously is the weighted average of the previous case. So this case here is a maintenance case when a developer lead to solve this case, and he give an opinion about this case. So here the previously ones are analyzed to get the opinion of this developer, and the time. So well, reputation vary with time. A case resolved for more time has less influence than a more recent case. So if I resolve a case yesterday, have more influence than that one I resolved a month ago. The relationship measures the quality of the relationship with team members and the strength of this relationship. Subjectivity. Here, this one, I have to put this value in a less situation, in a little one. So, give priority to similar ratings. Cases that have similar features have greater weight. So, this similar features means the priority of the case, the difficult to solve the case. This is the features that we need to look. And the reliability represents the degree to which the information passed by a developer is reliable. So I need to know if I can trust in this developer. I need to know if I can take account of this opinion, this information. And this is a visualization that we develop and integrate in the GiveMe Infra. So here we have a visualization of GiveMe Infra, and each nodes represent a case. And if you put your mouse in one of these nodes, you can see the reputation of the developer that dealt this case. So here we represent the developer 1, some guy in a team, and these represent each criterion of the full reputation value that is 55.2% in a 0-100 scale. And each of the criterions here have one value, different value. So, some practical validity of our mapping study, of our systematic mapping. Other parameters maybe exist and have not been returned. To mitigate that, we select some control items, were defined, and this was returned. Evidence good coverage of our approach. And digital databases are not exactly the same. The search string we adapted to each digital database and become equivalent to make some equal results. And final considerations, the systematic mapping allowed the identification of the parameters used in the fine reputation, and even parameters that would not allow a correlation with the concept of collaborative software maintenance. Why? Because these parameters are very specific in this context, like a product and have a price, a product if I will seal this. So I can put this parameter in a context we are looking at. The main contribution, systematic mapping performance, the list of parameters identified and a way in which these parameters can be migrated to the context of collaborative software maintenance. And reputation information, once integrated to GiveMe Infra, can contribute to estimate the effort spent by the developer, formation of groups for handling a case of maintenance in a collaborative manner, and assigning of tasks to the team. And some future works, the configurable model for reputation supported by an ontology based on different domains, and later conduct interviews and questionnaires to analyze other factors and metrics that influence reputation from the point of view of managers and developers. I want to thank you for your time. That's it.